Last time on Regeria Hope. Whoa, she's dead. This is my first murder case and I'm gonna be late. I'm a defense lawyer. I can't let my client down before the court is in session. Today we are here to pass judgment on Brock and Hart, charged with the murder of Miss Victoria Timms. It looks like the DA assigned his best prosecutor to this trial. Say hello to Artemis Narcissus. All I have to say is this case will take less than 1 hour. I'll even set a timer. To make it fair to us, let's shorten it to 10 minutes! We welcome the challenge of proving our client is innocent in under 10 minutes, and I know that won't be a challenge considering he is, without a doubt, innocent. And now, continuing the adventure of Regeria Hope. Very well. It is time to have the chief officer at the scene describe the facts as they currently stand. Come to think of it, it would be good to see how the detectives currently see the case. Detective Hawkshaw, please describe the facts of this murder. Whoa! This dude's a badass, look at him! Yes, sir. The defendant, Brock and Hart, murdered the victim, Victoria Timms, using poison found in a bottle on the scene. The defendant poisoned a glass of wine during the wedding reception and the victim drank it. Death was immediate after drinking the potion. I'll use the video of the murder to demonstrate exactly how the murder happened. Oh, he is British, okay. Or at least European. I could put my thoughts. That's cute. I love this. Like, even the judges figure out how the heck this game works. I love that. That's such a good piece of, like, world building. How fun a murder video. What in the world? This judge should not be a judge. Holy cow. It's the first thing they're showing? Gotta have hope. There must be something wrong with that tape. I'll start the video. Here's the waiter bringing the wine out. Here's where the defendant puts the poison into the wine glass. Psst. Psst, psst, psst. Regeria, my dear, does something look odd to you there? Psst, psst, psst. I think so, but what can I do about it? Psst, 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 psst. If there's anything that looks odd to you, you can try and interrupt, allowing you to object to evidence as it's being presented or statements as they are being made. Psst, psst, psst. Okay, I'll give it a shot if there's anything I see an issue with. I'll continue if there is nothing that the defense has to say. Right then, if the defense would be quiet, I'll get back to doing my job. Okay, back to the video. After Brock poured the wine, he gives it to his wife and she drinks it. Everyone's laughing around and having a good time, and then she gets up to give a speech, then passes out. Death comes soon after as her lungs seize and she stops breathing. This is when the video ends. Oh, good lord. Must have been some really bad wine. Adoho. Upon seeing the death, the local officer present at the wedding shut the area down, preventing all attendees from leaving or accessing the cloakroom to avoid any missing evidence. So guests couldn't access the cloakroom straight after the murder was committed. I better update my case files. The detective... Can't get a good read on him. Interesting. Old acquaintance from high school, prosecutor on the case, still same smug person I remember. Some reporter that seems to have it in for me for some reason. The coat has been added to the case files. Reception video has been added to the case files. Thank you, Officer Shaw. I'll be asking you to testify about the motive for the murder soon. Judge, you can see that the video shows the defendant had the means and the ability to poison the victim.
Objection!
The video doesn't show the defendant had any way to poison the glass. Au contraire, here's the proof of your defendant's guilt. We found this poison in Brock's coat during the lockdown of the wedding reception. But how could he have poisoned it if it was in the coat and people were in the coat room? Does that make any sense? I don't know. What? How the heck was Artemis able to find that? That's not in my case files. I better add it now. Poison has been added to the case files. Regeria, I hope you aren't too worried about this, my dear. Are you kidding me? We've got no chance. Look at Artemis. She's got the judge eating evidence out of her hand. Have some hope. Hope. This is all just a bunch of bluster. There's already been 2 major things wrong with their interpretation of the evidence. What? They're lying? Not exactly. I wouldn't say that. It's just in their best interest to provide the facts in a way to make your defendant look guilty. It's your job to poke holes in the facts that the prosecution provides. Well, yeah, I get that, but how can I do that? And when? You already know about interrupting, so try that sometime, and I'm sure that I'll be able to tell you about the other way soon. Hang tight, Hope. What's this guy's? Oh my lord, this judge absolutely sucks. I'm getting bored and hungry. I think it's time for my sandwich. Okay, so... yeah, this is the coat Brock was wearing in the night. This was found in the coat check-in. If it was in the coat check-in, how could he have gotten it to get to the poison that was in the pocket? Yeah, he's not wearing it in the picture, so how could he have poisoned it if the poison was in his jacket, which was locked away in the coat room? Officer Shaw, the time has come for you to testify about why the defendant killed the victim. Of course, ma'am. It's simple, really. Victoria Timms had a giant wad of money. When Victoria died, Brock would have inherited that fat stack. False! Can I not present? Really? I have the falsities! I probably have to listen through to it once at least. This doesn't sound right. It's not. You need to prove that there is something wrong with that testimony. Got it. I'll show him. Well, here goes nothing. Testimony engage. It's simple, really. Victoria Timms had a giant wad of money. When Victoria died, Brock would have inherited that fat stack. No, he frickin' wouldn't.
Move to strike!
Ha! Impossible! Officer Shaw, how sure are you? Pretty sure. I mean, that looks like it was the motive
Objection.
to... Did you even read the victim's will? No, it just seemed that the obvious reason for...
Objection!
Brock isn't even mentioned on the will, and the last time the will was updated was over 5 years ago. Everything is going towards some guy called Jordan Deed. The defendant is not even mentioned. Your Honor, I move to strike all statements from this witness off the record. Boom, baby! Ha ha! Within 10 seconds! Le choc! Your Honor, apart from the last statement about the motive, everything else has been true.
Sustained.
Very well, proceed. Officer Shaw, that last statement will cost you in your next performance review. What? I'm going to ignore the last witness statement. Everything apart from that still stands. Officer Shaw, you can go now. I'll talk to you after this trial is over. Ha! You were bribing him, I bet. Right, so that's done. Is the case done yet? Can I go to lunch now? Oh, achievement unlocked. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, it's not showing up in the game. That's odd. Oh well. I have a rumbling in my tumbly. How is this dude a judge? Where on earth are we where this dude became a judge? Seriously. Your Honor, even without an apparent motive, this case is so open and shut that I think I might as well just invite the defendant up to be our first witness. Maybe he'll save us all a lot of time just by confessing. That'd be nice. I'm worried about the mustard on my turkey sandwich. I hope it doesn't dry out. Right you are, sir. The court would like to see Mr. Hart take to the witness stand. Mr. Hart, I see you are ready to testify about your plight. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, protect the witness statement. How could anyone believe that I could poison my own wife?
Arrete!
We all do! That's why you're here! Looks like Artemis isn't holding anything back. Don't let her run all over you and your client. Interrupt right back.
Objection!
Your Honor, the prosecution is simply taunting the witness. Indeed. Artemis, please refrain from pointless shouting. This was my wedding day, the most important day of my life, marrying the woman of my dreams. I can see that. I've never heard of anyone hating their wedding day. Whoa, I got more time. Sweet. I'll add some time to the defense's case. Oh, that's cool! If you actually do well with the testimony pre-work, you get more time added on. Oh, that's so cool! This is such a cool version of the game! I love it! Sullying it with a murder would be the worst thing I could do. Seems like everything's going well so far. I didn't know the wine was poisoned. All I was thinking about was taking Victoria to Hawaii for our honeymoon. That went great! Yes! Mr. Hart, thank you for your testimony. Now, could you please state your whereabouts at the time of the murder? Murder? I told myself I wouldn't do this. Vic! Damn, Artemis just had to push him over the edge. Brock looks dead inside right now. I hope he didn't say something I'm gonna regret. I can't do this anymore. I was right next to my wife when she died. I wish I was dead. I'm sorry for your loss, sir. Please state your recollections of the events. Sure thing. I'll make this court case as quick as possible. I don't want to be alive anymore. Jeez. Looks like that turkey sandwich is getting closer and closer. Yum. What in the absolute balls? The waiter brought the wine up for Victoria and I. I took the wine from the waiter. Then I poisoned the wine glass. I had it in my coat pocket so I could easily put the poison in. No, you couldn't. Your coat was in the coat room, dude. Then I gave it to my wife and she drank it. Hungry turkey man eats all the turkey that he can. What is with this judge? I realize it's like a tutorial level judge, but still, this is a bit ridiculous. Dude, come on. Why break that easily? You can't be serious. Calm down, Hope. He's obviously lying. You can't lie on the witness stand. You'd be surprised. Yes, you would be. So, Judge, should we consider the defendant guilty? I'm ready. My turkey sandwich is almost... Objection! Thank you! The court must recognize the defense has the right of rebuttal. Oh! Sustained. I suppose I could get a guard to put it in the fridge. Roll on with it then. Dear, have you checked your case files lately? Yes, and this is the proof that I need. Found in the coat check-in where it was locked. Give me a sec. Yeah. Smells like almonds. It's your job to prove that he's lying, and evidence is what you'll use to prove it. So have hope. This is getting ridiculous. Testimony, engage. Alright, the waiter brought the wine up for Victoria and I. Next, I took the wine from the waiter. Then I poisoned the wine glass. I had it in my coat pocket so I could easily poison it. No, you could not. Present.
Move to strike!
Come on, Brock. I know you miss your wife, but dying won't bring her back. What is the meaning of this? Your Honor, remember the video we just saw? Sure, we saw the video where your client poisoned the... Your Honor, if he did poison the victim, how did he get the poison? Clearly, he wasn't wearing his jacket at the time of the murder. And since the cloakroom was locked off, he couldn't have put the poison in the wine glass. This means that it was impossible for Brock to have poisoned the wine. So what do you mean? Someone else must have put the poison in the wine.
Obiezione!
Ridiculous! There's no one else that could have put the poison in that wine glass.
Objection!
Yes, there is. The waiter? There is at least one person that could have put the poison in the wine glass. And you can see him in the murder video.
Sustained.
Boom, baby! Ooh, I'd like to hear this. This case is finally getting interesting. So would I, just to make sure you're not misleading the courts, Rhea. Show everyone in the courtroom exactly who else could have poisoned the wine. With pleasure, Artie. Just let me pause the murder video at the right spot. Here's the real murderer.
Right there!
The murderer is right there. The waiter? Yes, he's the only other person that could have poisoned the wine. But why? I'm sure if you bring him here, we'll find out. You know what? I'll allow it. Rhea, you've made today's case much more interesting.
Judge?
Huh? Yes, dear? Add another 30 minutes to the clock. Wow, you're being generous just because I made this fun for you. That's fascinating. But what about my lunch? Well, Your Honor, you could schedule a break. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do that.
Sustained.
Yay! I believe a 1-hour recess is in order. Guard, fetch me my sandwich. You there, other guard, fetch me my mustard. It's time for my lunch munch. That is a hilarious name for lunch, and I love it. I might honestly nab that and use it IRL. I'm not sure. Yippee! I'm gonna leave this here. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and comment down below what you thought of the video and what you think I could do better next time. This was a fascinatingly fun game with so many amazing differences to, like, separate it from the Phoenix Wright games, and the timer is definitely different. The fact that you can let your clients lose depending on what type of client you have and what type of person you are is super cool. If you enjoyed this, I might play the rest of the chapters. I'm not entirely sure how many there are, but like I said, let me know in a comment down below if you would like me to continue this. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you when I see you. Peace!